Impact is more important than you think. But let's define the word impact. Having a strong effect on someone or something, simply meaning we all have an impact on everyone. You have to decide whether it will be a positive or negative impact. We do it every day on a day-to-day basis. Whoever we meet, run into, or something we put an effort in, you already put an impact. You already put a strong effect, whether you want to or not. But a lot of us are choosing to leave a negative impact instead of a positive. We impact everybody on a day-to-day basis, whether you think you do or not. Your actions, somebody is watching them. I'll leave y'all with this as well, that my uncle told me years ago that really impacted my life and stuck with me to this day, that people are always watching you, whether you think they are or not, and that you might be the closest Bible that people read, or your journey in life is actually being watched by people, watching you unfold into great men and women of God, great leaders, great purpose-driven people. People are watching that. You're impacting them whether you think you are or not. So a lot of y'all need to choose to impact in a positive way, because whether you think eyes are not on you, they are. All of us, when we came out the womb, impacted people's lives with just your presence in life. Think about people who have kids and their lives just do a full 180 when that kid is born. They feel like they have a whole new purpose. We've impacted people when we came out the womb, whether it was grandma, grandpa, sister, cousin, auntie, uncle. They was impacted just by your presence of your life. That is something amazing to think about, that just being a baby, not saying any words, just opening your eyes, and you're already impacting people's lives with just your presence. Impact is the most important thing in this life. And don't just take it from me, take it from these beautiful people that is my family and I love on every day and thank God for.
One thing I can say about Mike when it comes to having an impact into my life is just how down to earth that man is and how positive he is all the time. I can't even recall any times I've seen him like really be mad, like, you feel me? Every time I see him, it's nothing but positive energy. He's a happy person. He's always genuine. And, you know, I met him in basketball. And he just has a natural competitive nature. And I just know that, you know, when it comes to being around him, it's like, he's not trying to put up a front like a lot of other people would. He's always going to be the same person. You know, you don't ever expect him, you know, to be this one day and then the next day he's switching up, acting like this. Nah, he's the same person every day. All right, man, this video about my boy, the coach. I met him my sophomore year of high school, 2020. And since I met bro, he always been a good friend to me, you know, encouraged me, kind-hearted person, good soul, peer, 100%. Just told me, like, whatever I'm doing, whether it's basketball, school, just keep on pushing, you feel me? Keep my head up, all that good stuff. And I just feel like bro is a good friend and a genuine person. And I appreciate you for that, my boy.
All right, let me get this. My fault. I'm at work. I just got here. Sorry for the tire. But shout out that nigga coach. That nigga, he was really inspirational. He would talk, he wouldn't talk the word of God, but he'd be like preaching sometimes. He'll be preaching. At basketball, he was smooth at basketball. I ain't gonna lie. Ever since junior year when I met him, he was smooth. He was trying to coach you on the court and shit. That's why he got his name, I guess. And then I had him in class. That nigga, he made me, or he started getting me to talk out in person more, be more a little social in class and shit. So shout out that nigga. Shout Shout out Coach.
Hello everyone, my name is Seven, and this is my video on how Coach has impacted me. And so as you all know, to impact someone is to affect positively or negatively, and his impact on me was very positive. He actually encouraged me to have a better attitude. So every day, like not every day, but we work together, so when I see him, it's, you know, hi, how are you? He's always, I'm blessed, never stressed. It's never, I'm okay, or life could be better. It's never a negative answer. It's always that same answer. And he's a human being like me, so he goes through things, you know. Sometimes he has hard days, yet he still keeps a smile on his face. So that's very admirable and that's very encouraging. So yeah.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? It's your boy Jay. Sending this out to my dog Mike, though, for real. If there was ever a person that was more so carefree and just loving to live life that I've ever met, it'd probably be Mike. You know, we be having our little back and forth there on the court. You know, we still yet to play, but if anybody has shown me how to let go and just let God most of the time, it'd be that dog Mike. You know, appreciate you, bro. Love you. Hope you keep doing everything that you aspire to do and find nothing but fulfillment in each and everything that you do, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Yo, oh my God. My bad. But what's up, Coach? Just here to tell you, bro, you've done a lot for me over this time. Even though we don't talk or hang out much, it feels like you're a brother to me in a different way. You mean a lot to me. I'm always going to support your journeys. I think you know that, though. I'm always trying to show as much support for you as I can. Right now, sorry, you know, it took me long to get this video out, but it's been really busy. This is like a weird environment, hella early, hella dirty, just cleaning stuff right now. But hey, Coach, just wanted to tell you I really appreciate you. You're like a brother to me. I appreciate all the support for everything I do from you. I'm always support everything you're doing. Love you, bro. Peace out.
All right then, Coach, my guy. I'd say, honestly, for me, the biggest impact that I could say that you've had on me is just kind of helping me appreciate things, you know, kind of. I feel like a lot of people take stuff for granted and they let stuff slip by. And at times I feel like I do that myself, or I'll be complacent at times. And you kind of just help bring me back to earth and realize, like, appreciate like the simple things, like the little things in life, like, you know, your own talents or whatever the case may be, you know, just family members, having family to be around, having family to fall back on that supports you, helps you out, just different stuff like that, instead of always just focusing on the negative. And that's something I like to try and pass on to other people as well. So I would say for me personally, that's probably the biggest thing that you help me out with, is just remembering to appreciate the little things in life, you know, appreciate those people that are there for you in your life. So
what's up, everybody? My name is Xavier. I'm a co-worker and friend of Coach's. I wanted to record this sitting down somewhere, but I just got off work and I don't know when the next second I'm gonna have free is, because I gotta drive an hour and a half and I'm finna knock out as soon as I go home. But Coach is doing this video about the impact he's had on people's lives, you know what I'm saying? And from the moment I met Coach, like, we clicked. It was cool, and I like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't really click with a lot of people like that off the bat, so it was really cool. He has this personality where you kind of want to be his friend. Like, the energy he just gives out is contagious, you know what I'm saying? I think what inspired me the most, though, was his pursuit of his whole YouTube career and his pursuit of his whole music career, because I have dreams like that too. And seeing somebody else who works at the same place as me, same age as me, same situations in life, and he's actively pursuing it the way he's pursuing it, it inspires me and shows me, like, you know what I'm saying? I can do that just as easily. And that's something I'm really thankful for. So yeah, thank you.
All right. So I believe the question was, how has the coach Mike either influenced me or helped me? It's been many ways, but for me, I would say the most important thing is just loyalty and dependability. I would say those two are important because those two are kind of hard to find now. A lot of people say they're loyal to you, but they're really not. But with Michael, the coach, I believe he's loyal. He showed he's loyal. I trust him. It's not that many people that you can truly trust, and I appreciate him for that. It's hard to have real friends out here, so that's the biggest way he has helped me. The camera cut off, but yeah, that's pretty much the most important thing. Is just accountability and loyalty. Of course, he helped me with other things like my confidence with like basketball and stuff, because I definitely struggled with confidence. It's good to have somebody in your corner just to reassure you and just, you know, some positive feedback in your corner. So he's definitely helped me with that too. But the most important thing is loyalty.
Hi, Michael. So I just wanted to tell you how you inspire me. It's all in the little things. I mean, every time we see you guys, you're just filled with so much positivity and love and joy. That's contagious. You bring joy to all of us. I've known you, gosh, I've known you all your life pretty much, and it's a beautiful thing to see how much you've grown. And I just love you. I love you so much. I love your family. Yes, your bright smile, your whole attitude, you're truly one of a kind, and I appreciate you and love you like my own family. To continue on that, it's like, you know, we're not blood, but God truly knew what he was doing when he brought you into our lives. You've been there through some rough times in my family, and you know, you find out in those times what truly matters, and the love of your family, and just the friendship that has grown along the way. I can't say enough that I love you and I'm proud of you, and gosh, you make my heart smile. Love you. Bye.
First and foremost, Coach is my dog, so of course he's impacted me in a positive way multiple times. I just feel like he has an uplifting spirit. Like if you're feeling down, for example, one time I felt like I was gonna have a breakdown at work. I was just having a really bad day, and I just felt like nothing was going right, and like he kind of like pulled me to the side, and we was just chopping it up in the back, and he was like, you know what, Jin, like, you know, your day's almost over, like, you know, you're off tomorrow, like, just try not to let this job get the best of you, in a sense. And I felt like I really needed to hear that, because your girl be getting overwhelmed, but he helped me out like that. I felt like that was a positive moment. And I just feel like Coach is just always there for people, whether you need advice or whether or not you need somebody to hear you out, or you just need a friend. I feel like Coach is that go-to person. Coach has a genuine soul. Like, he is forever going to be blessed and highly favored because of that. There's times where, like, I felt like I was in the dark place, and, you know, me and Coach have conversations about, like, you know, things that go on with me personally, and I just feel like he's always that person that checks on me mentally, because you don't have that many people in this world that care about your mental health. And I just feel like that's something positive about him, and I love that, because not that many people check on my mental state, and I just feel like that's a big thing for me. Like, I take that seriously. But I just feel like Coach is just a positive person in general, and if you don't mess with Coach, then like, are you dumb?
All right, so how has Mike impacted my life? I met Mike in early 2021. I had asked her once to start a podcast. It was a basketball podcast, so we didn't really need to know each other too much. I didn't know Mike at all, really. But I knew the relationship, friendship would grow from there once we started. So I said I was down, let's do it. And ever since then, we've been pretty much talking almost every day, recording as much as possible. And he's pretty much become somebody who I consider a brother. I don't keep too many people around, because the only type of people I want around me right now is just ambitious people who are going after something. Because all I really want to talk about is goals and things we have planned for the future. So Mike is definitely one of those people. We could be on a phone call, recording a podcast at like till 3, 4 a.m. just talking about plans for the future and what we got going on with our own personal channels, and with building the podcast / the 1v1 Hoops brand. So he's definitely somebody I could go to for that. We could pretty much talk about anything. If I ever need a favor, he's somebody I can ask. If he ever needs a favor, I'm somebody he can come to. So yeah, he's pretty much somebody I consider a brother now. Like we both said, it feels like we already known each other for years, and we've only known each other since like early 2021, which I can't believe it's 2 years now, but I guess it's been 2 years. But it feels like we've known each other even longer. It feels like he's somebody I knew since like middle school, high school. But so yeah, Mike's definitely made a big impact in my life already, and I'm pretty sure even more going forward. I can see us getting even closer, like renting a place together, becoming roommates, continuing to grow our brands, our individual brands, and our podcast and everything. So definitely looking forward to it.
Coach Michael, wherever you want to go by, I met you when I first started working at Shoe Palace. But don't even know why I'm getting emotional right now. It was one of my first days working at Shoe Palace, and I met you when I was doing my training on the computer, and I just knew something about you, like your energy and stuff like that. It felt like you're gonna be somebody important in my life, no matter, you know, what that relationship was. So fast forward, you know, we kind of got to know each other and stuff like that, and we became, you know, really good and close friends. And throughout that time, it's gone by so quickly. Like I can't even fathom like how fast it went by. You have had the biggest impact on me, I think, out of everybody that, you know, has worked there, just anybody I've ever come across in my life, just because I've never grown a friendship with somebody so close and so fast. That's the thing, it's very fast how much that, you know, we grew a friendship. I literally trust you with like my whole life, and I really would hate to see life without you, you know. And you've impacted my life in like ways where I don't even think you'll comprehend. You've helped me with my self-esteem and my confidence, like my body confidence and stuff like that. And wow. Never had to say that. But yeah, you know, you always hype me up, and you're always such a positive person. And, you know, I tell you this all the time, like, you know, there's so much negativity in this world, you know, why add to that negativity? You know, you have to always be positive. And I found somebody that shares that same ideal as me, which is fantastic, because I know a lot of people are negative, and the fact that I found somebody that doesn't contribute to that negativity, you know, like talk bad about anybody or anything like that, that is amazing. And whew, that's a very unique quality that you have, and for that I'm forever grateful. You know, I have somebody I can share my positivity with, and I have somebody who I can share my most happiest moments with. Another way you've impacted my life, you've showed me what it is to have a true friendship. You're just like the best person in the world, and I would hate a life without you. It would suck. It would very, very much suck, and I wouldn't want to wish that on anybody, because I wish everybody has a Michael, coach, whatever in their life. Like I really think it would be beneficial to a bunch of people, and seeing you do your thing, you know, music and videos and basketball, stuff like that, like you're so passionate about each of those things, where just seeing it come to life is such like an astonishment. Like I'm amazed, literally, like every time I'm amazed. And it's crazy that most people haven't even found their purpose yet. And you know, you had the ability to find yours at a young age, being only 20, and you know, that impact in itself is like, wow. You know, like I found what I was meant to do. I found what God has sent me to do, and you've already made the best of it, you know. And thank you for everything. I don't even know how I'm gonna pay you back, but thank you for everything. Yeah.
Really, really, really important to have impact. As you heard these beautiful words from these people that I love dearly to my heart, to the core. It is not about me, but it's about impact. Understand that key word, and positivity, something that we all should seek out for, that I was here for, made for, and raised for to do. And we all should be to spread that positivity, be that light in someone's life. And I was that light to people older than me and younger than me. So it doesn't matter what age you are. My favorite scripture, or one of my favorite scriptures, is Timothy 4:12. Let no man despise thy youth. Be thou an example, meaning be an example to the people older than you and younger than you. Let them not despise your youth. It doesn't matter what your age. You have a purpose. You have a light on you that no one can cover or shade from. Just know that you are loved. You are important in this life. Your impact matters. Impact is like a footprint in the sand. Where you walk, you leave a footprint, meaning you leave that impact on people's lives. So please choose to leave a positive impact on people's life. This was just an example of what you guys are doing to people in a positive way, that you're leaving this impact. So with that being said, stay positive, inspired, be great and blessed, and never stress. I love y'all. Peace.